remember. I was singing. I was walking around the house making up my own songs.
And she sang and I went, wow, you're really good. And so she was 4 years old.
My mom wanted to put me in pageants, and the only part of the pageants that I really enjoyed doing was the talent part because I could sing.
One year she got this dream book, that she calls it, and started drawing pictures in it, things with her, or things she wanted to do and accomplish in her, her dream to be a singer.
Having a direction and having a focus on where you want your life to go and visualizing it. The power of the mind is an amazing thing, and you can wander through life, and when you finally find what it is, perhaps what your purpose is. And here this little girl created this book where she knew she'd be performing. She wanted to reach out and connect with people, and she had a message.
I met my management team. I was about 8 years old, I think. I did an on-camera class with them. They watched me over the years, and they told me, you need to learn to play guitar. You need to get braces. You need to do all these things. And so I did them because I wanted this more than anything.
You held an event in Goldthwaite and brought myself in, and she did incredible in the acting class. And then all of a sudden we asked her to sing, and when I watched her take the stage, I knew then she had a little something different than some of the other kids I had seen through the years.
I got asked to perform at my town's local summer festival that they have every year. And after I got done, this little girl in the audience, which I was a little girl, but this girl was probably 5 or 6, she told her mom, she said, I want to do what she's doing. I want to be like her. And I think ever since then, that has been a driving factor, just being told that a girl wants to do what I do, and I touched someone like that. That was such a good feeling.
There was one in here in the book that I came across, and it was saying her singing with Carrie Underwood. And so I told them about them going to get to see Carrie Underwood, and they squealed and screamed. They were so excited. And we get nearly there, and we get stuck, and we had to be there at a certain time to meet her, and the clock was ticking, and we got there just in time, and they got to go backstage and meet and greet with Carrie Underwood, got their picture made. So I feel like that's one of the things that she got to do, so she was excited about that.
So I was nominated for the Rising Star Award for the Nashville Universe Awards, and the Rising Stars, like the upcoming new artists. I was, a little shocked at first. I was like, I got nominated for that? And then I made the next round of voting. I was like, oh, people actually voted for me. And then the next round, and then I made the final round of voting, which is where you get to go to the actual awards and you find out if you win. I have to show up like 3 hours before the actual show starts and do a sound check. I had to get up in front of all these people from The Voice, X Factor. There's a girl that wrote Troubadour by George Strait. She was sitting there, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm Allison from Lampasas, Texas, and I'm gonna come up here and sing. So I did my sound check, and then the owner of the awards came up and said, Allison's gonna open the show, and that gave me chills just hearing that he liked my sound and he liked my song. And it was just so cool. I had my guitar player, Jeff Rogers, there with me, and it was just so cool just to be there. Like I was describing, it's such an adrenaline rush, and you can't really describe how it feels. I was just trying to feel the song while I was there, and there were so many people there. There was 3 levels of audience. And it was probably the biggest crowd I think I've performed for, but it was probably the most fun and the most enjoyable.
Hey cowboy, are you passing through? They must be missing you back in Texas. Well, you're dark and tall, got that southern drawl, and that smile on your face is screaming reckless, like you were born to play the part of stealing young girls' hearts. I wanna know, hey cowboy, can you really rope the moon? And is that what you would do just for me? Hey cowboy, at the end of the day, is it true you take the girl and ride away, just ride away?
This is what you love to do, and no matter what you're doing, whether you become a lawyer, a doctor, whether I work at Storm's Drive-In the rest of my life, there's going to be people that say negative things about you. It doesn't matter what you do. I love this more than anything, and I think that should be a lesson to everyone. Just don't stop what you're doing just because people say bad things about it.
For me, it's all about determination. If you're in this industry for the money and the fame, then you're in the wrong industry. You know that. You really have to love what you do and have a passion.
There's nothing like singing on a stage in front of other people and delivering something that you're proud of. There's no words to really describe how that feels, and to be able to sing something that means something to you and that other people can relate to. It's not about the fame or making money for me. If I could just do this every single day and never have to have a real job, just do this and just make people laugh or smile or feel something or touch people, that would just be enough for me. So.
But I don't understand